What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are on the floor for another unwatched movie collection. And today I'm showing you all of my boutique. This is kind of like the random boutique label items on Blu-ray that I still need to watch. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of Scream Factory titles, Shout Factory, Shout Select. There's also MVD in here, Vestron, Paramount Presents, even though Paramount Presents I don't really consider to be a boutique label. I consider it to be more of a sub-label of Paramount, but these are kind of like just the random boutique label titles that I still need to watch. Now, I know that the Unwatched series kind of went on pause for a few weeks. We're jumping back in with this video. The next video is going to be my Unwatched DVD collection. That's going to be coming in the next week or two. And then in the month of July, we are going to end the series strong with all of the Blu-rays in my collection that I still need to watch. And that's going to be broken up into two separate videos. And then the Unwatched series is going to be done. It's going to be done. It's going to be complete. I know it's been a few months of these videos, but I do thank you all for watching them and just sticking with me. So without further ado, let's get into the random boutique titles I still need to watch in my collection. All right, starting off with, this is from Scream Factory. This is a double feature. Love at First Bite and also Once Bitten. So I have seen Once Bitten. That's nostalgia for me. I used to watch Once Bitten all the time when I was younger, but Love at First Bite I still have not seen. I've pulled this out a couple of times for like movie watching theme months, and I still never get to it for some reason. So I don't know. Maybe this October for Halloween month. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this. So eventually I will get to it and I will watch it. So that is Scream Factory. This is also from Scream Factory. I had the intention, The Ghost in the Darkness. I had the intention to watch this one and I just ran out of time. So it's still in the plastic and everything. So I do need to make this film a priority next time. The same with the It's Alive trilogy from Scream Factory as well. I believe Jesse sent this over to me. This was like a huge surprise that Jesse sent this over. Very, very generous. So I do have to get to this one soon as well. All right, now we've got Death and the Maiden, Sigourney Weaver, Ben Kingsley, and this is a Shout Factory title. This movie called Misbehavior was sent over from a subscriber. Still got the plastic on there. Also from Shout Factory. We have True History of the Kelly Gang. Kind of like an ensemble piece. We got George McKay, Essie Davis, Nicholas Hoult, Thomasin McKenzie, Charlie Hunnam, and Russell Crowe. Like, great cast. But I've never heard of this movie before it got sent over to me by somebody. Again, this is a Shout, if you guys can see that. Yeah, it's a Shout title. There we go. We also have The Nest. This is from Shout as well. I try to keep all of my boutique labels together, so you'll see a lot of like Shout in a row. We've got The Nest with Jude Law and Carrie Coon. Now this one is different. I believe this one, yeah, this one is MVD. Now we're going into the MVD titles. So we have Resurrecting the Champ. This is based on a true story. That's the reason why I picked it up, because of the true story factor. We got Samuel L. Jackson and Josh Hartnett. Up next is Blast. When I picked this up during one of MVD's rock bottom price sales, it was kind of giving me like a Die Hard vibe just from looking at the cover of the slip. And so I think that's the reason why I picked it up. It probably has nothing to do, like, it's probably like not even like anywhere near, like, I know it's not as good as Die Hard because Die Hard is iconic, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably nowhere in the realm of Die Hard, but it's just giving me the vibe. You know, we got fire, the tall building, we got this guy with a gun. So I don't know. Blast. It could be a good time. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Next up from MVD, yep, is Crazy Six. We got Rob Lowe, Burt Reynolds, Ice-T, and Mario Van Peebles. You wouldn't think these actors would be together in one movie, but they are. So look forward to checking that one out. We have another MVD Rewind collection. We have Boogie Boy. And we also have Angel Town as well. And you can't go wrong with John Candy, Canadian Bacon. This is MVD2. And you know what? I actually did try to watch this movie, and for some reason, I was really sleepy with it. So the next time I watch it, I gotta watch it like at 7 o'clock at night or something like that, where I will not be falling asleep, because I love John Candy. Who does not love John Candy? So I don't know. I do have the memory while I was watching this that it wasn't really making me laugh so much the first like 20, 30 minutes. And maybe that's the reason why I just kind of checked out. I don't know. So we'll see. Definitely got to watch it again. All right, so now we have Paramount. We have Paramount Present titles right here. So I did pick up the 4K of Hustle and Flow. I absolutely love and adore The First Wives Club. This is such a fantastic female-led comedy. You have Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler, Diane Keaton. These women worked so well together with this movie. I mean, the only reason why it's in the never seen it pile is because I just haven't seen the Blu-ray, because this is a Blu-ray release. This is not a 4K. I don't think they've come out with a, yeah, it's just a regular Blu-ray. They haven't come out with a 4K of that movie yet. All right, now we have A Place in the Sun, Elizabeth Taylor, Montgomery Clift. That's probably the reason why I picked up this movie. I think it was also on a sale. It had to have been on a sale because Paramount Present titles were occasionally going on sale, and I would take advantage of that and pick up some movies. And finally, from Paramount Presents, we have Eddie Murphy and the Golden Child. I've obviously never seen this movie before, so who knows when I'll get to it, but I do have it. It is in the pile. The next pile that we're moving to is Shout Select, and the first movie is The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. A subscriber sent this over to me. It's out of print because we got that nice sticker on there that says out of print. But regardless of my feelings about the movie when I do watch it, most likely I will probably keep it because it's number one. It is number one in the line of Shout Select. And number one is kind of important. So I will keep this regardless of my feelings about it. I obviously still have not seen the movie, but from the front cover, I'm getting cheesy vibes. This might be a guilty pleasure. Who knows? So I have no idea when I'm going to watch this movie, but I will. I will eventually. All right, next up is Future World with Peter Fonda and Blythe Danner. Someone sent this over to me as well, still in the plastic. Shout title. Now we've got a double feature of Eddie and the Cruisers and Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. So when I was younger, this was nostalgia. I picked this one up because I remember watching Eddie and the Cruisers, but I'd never seen Eddie and the Cruisers 2. I picked this up so long ago. It was during like, you know, some kind of sale that Shout Scream Factory was having. And so I threw it into my cart and I still haven't seen the darn thing. So that's a shame. That really is a shame. Mac and Me, collector's edition of Mac and Me. Someone sent this one over to me as well from Shout Factory. So I've always been in the camp of E.T. because I've never seen Mac and Me, but who knows? Maybe I changed my mind. All right, now we have a Jimmy Stewart title. You guys know I love Jimmy Stewart, and obviously someone knew that because they sent this my way. The Glenn Miller Story, co-starring June Allison. Shout Select title. More Shout Select. We have City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. Twins. The only reason that Twins is in like the never seen it pile is because It's been so long. Obviously, I've seen the movie Twins. I have seen this film. I know what we're dealing with. I know the entire plot of the movie, but I probably haven't seen this film in like at least 20 years or something. It's been a really long time. So that's the only reason why it's in the unwatched pile. Next up is Glengarry Glen Ross. You have an amazing cast right here. Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris, Alan Arkin, Kevin Spacey, and Jonathan Pryce. So this is going to be interesting when I watch this one. I mean, anything with Pacino, hello, anything with Al Pacino. Yeah, I picked up this one. I was trying to remember whether or not I picked up this one or it was sent over, but I picked this one up. I think all of these shout titles that I'm showing you, I picked them up during the same sale that was happening, and I just like went crazy. So we have Murder by Death, and I got the like murder mystery vibe, obviously. I love Clue, and it reminded me of Clue a little bit, so that's the reason why I picked up that one. I love a good old-fashioned murder mystery story like Knives Out, Clue, Murder on the Orient Express. You know I love that stuff. All right, next up from Shout Select, we have Homeboy with Mickey Rourke and Christopher Walken. The Wizard. This one was sent over. This one was sent over to me. The Wizard with Fred Savage, another Shout Select. I feel like I should have watched this when I was younger, but I just never did. I don't remember it. I picked up this one, Shout Select, The Boxer, Daniel Day-Lewis and Emily Watson. We've got also from Shout Select, Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor and John Candy, because, like I said, you can't go wrong with John Candy in your collection. So there we go. We've got Colors, more Shout with Sean Penn, Robert Duvall. I mean, anything with Sean Penn. Sean Penn, Robert Duvall, amazing actors. So I didn't even really know the plot of the movie. When I saw that these two actors were in a film together, I just added it to my cart. That may sound really dumb, but sometimes I just took that gamble. All right, this one was sent over. Explorers from Shout Select. We have River Phoenix and Ethan Hawke. Got a nice little slipcover on there. Oh my gosh, look how young Ethan Hawke is. Oh my god, he looks adorable. So cute. All right, so we got this Blu-ray of Coraline, and I could possibly get rid of this one because I did pick up the Steelbook. The Steelbook that came out, so I don't necessarily need 2 copies of this movie, but it's got a nice slip on it. So I'm just going to keep it for now. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do with that. And then Man in the Iron Mask, also from Shout Select, regular Blu-ray, but an awesome slipcover on there. I did pick up the 4K. I still haven't seen this movie, obviously, but I have 2 copies of it. But I like the slip. I may just keep this as a double dip because of the slipcover. I know that totally contradicts what I was saying in, prior videos when I was going to Bull Moose and everything, but I don't know. I need time to think about that one. All right. Now we have Vestron. We have Vestron Collector Series. We have a double feature of Waxwork and Waxwork 2 Lost in Time. I have no clue. I have no clue what either one of these movies is about. All I know is recently I had to look up Drew Barrymore, and she's in Waxwork 2. I have no idea who she plays in the movie. It is number 3. You guys can see it's number 3 in the Vestron line, but that's pretty much all I know. All right, now we have Earth Girls Are Easy. This is number 27 in the Vestron line. Love the slipcover. This is like a guilty pleasure movie. Actually, I don't have like history with the film, but considering what the movie is about, it's so corny and it's so cheesy. I would put it in the guilty pleasure category for myself, but I still haven't finished the movie. I did start watching it and then I just like fell asleep or something and I never got back around to it. So I do have to watch it again from the very beginning. So I just put it back in the pile. Our next Vestron is Dagon Dagon. I'm not really sure how you say that, but the slip is awesome. The slip is really cool looking. So, yeah, we'll get around to that one eventually. And I believe no, we have one more Vestron. We have the Wishmaster collection, 4-film set. I believe I picked this up during one of our Bull Moose trips when we still had Best Buy, and after Bull Moose, we went down the street to Best Buy and we found more items, and I found this in Best Buy for, I think, $24, so I picked that one up. And I think this is the final Vestron title, Dementia 13. I did start watching this one as well, but I fell asleep. And that really, like, says something bad, because this movie's not even long. It's 69 minutes long, and I fell asleep during this movie. I swear, I'm not narcoleptic. A lot of you may think that. I joke about it, but I'm not, like, officially diagnosed with narcolepsy. I just have the bad habit of watching movies late at night, and I should start earlier. That's what I need to work on. All right, now we got some more MVD. So we have Drive, not with Ryan Gosling. This is not the Drive with Ryan Gosling. We have Mark Dacascos, Kadeem Hardison, and Brittany Murphy. Next up, this is also MVD, Haven, Orlando Bloom, Anthony Mackie, Bill Paxton, and Zoe Saldana. That's like a great cast right there, so I'm sure that's the reason I picked it up. We've got Game 6, Michael Keaton, but the reason I picked it up, Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. is in this movie. That's the reason I bought it. Also the reason I bought this movie. Well, 2 reasons. Oh no, Robert Downey Jr. isn't in this movie. I thought he was. Keanu Reeves is in this movie. That's probably the reason why I picked it up. Keanu Reeves, The Last Time I Committed Suicide. All right. Now we've got Even Money, Kim Basinger, Nick Cannon, Danny DeVito. Oh, this is like the most random cast right here. Kim Basinger, Nick Cannon, Danny DeVito, Kelsey Grammer, Ray Liotta from my Ray Liotta collection, Jay Moore, Tim Roth, and Forrest Whitaker. Like, how random is that? But, like, decent actors for the most part. I mean, I don't know about Nick Cannon, but as far as, like, everyone else, I don't really care for Kelsey Grammer all that much. But, you know, you got some winners in there, so that could be good. Someone sent over Alec Baldwin in The Shadow, and this is more Shout. Yep, Shout. There we go. I picked up Trespass, Shout Select item. We got Bill Paxton, Ice-T, William Sadler, and Ice Cube. Okay, so I've seen Legally Blonde. I've seen the first movie, clearly, but I've never seen the second movie. And this thing is still in my never seen it collection. And literally, I picked this up probably 4 years ago at Target for like $10 or something, or like $9. It was very reasonable. So I gotta have like a Reese Witherspoon month or something, because there are a few of her movies that I still do need to watch. A couple more here. All right, another Shout Select. We've got Tommy Lee Jones and Cate Blanchett in The Missing. And the final boutique label, never seen it. Another Shout. Yes, another Shout item. We have got Queen of the Desert, Nicole Kidman, James Franco, and Robert Pattinson. The story of a woman caught between 2 worlds. You know what? I don't even think I remember to show this in my Nicole Kidman collection video. I think I forgot that I had this because I don't remember like showing it, you know what I mean? So there's another Nicole Kidman movie in my collection, which is fantastic. So those are all of the random, pardon my knee, those are all the random boutique label items that I still need to watch in my collection. And like I said, upcoming is the Unwatched DVD collection, and we're going to wrap up this series next month in July with my complete Unwatched Blu-ray collection. Part 1 is probably going to be that entire shelf that I'm showing you right now. That's probably going to be video number 1. And then video number 2 is what's going on in the physical media closet. So thank you again for spending time with me and watching this video today. Comment down below and let me know how many unwatched movies or boutique labels you have in your collections. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.